We're back now with Foz, and we're going to have a little quick to finish tonight off. 10 minutes of boxing chat. Okay, it's a shortened version of a podcast idea we have called the Championship Rounds, where we fire questions at Foz. Foz is normally would have 3 minutes to chat away about it, but tonight he's got a minute on each one. So, Stephen Smith's here, now been replaced, all fixed, back from injury. Thoughts?
He boxed in Nottingham last week at the 6th rounder against Des Newton. Won 160-54. Was he's untried. He's got me there. Right? No,
corpse in the first.
He's back in the gym today. Spoke to him earlier on. He's hoping for a European title shot or a shot at Martin Joseph Ward, and he could have another fight lined up on July the 6th at Manchester Arena.
And breathe. Okay.
Right, let's go into another one. New breed of Scousers.
Yes.
Tom Hart as a kid, well, he wasn't on the last show. Tom Hart was a kid that we were talking to and looked a little bit into.
Yeah.
He's in, I think, with Joe McNally now in his corner.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe McNally and Declan and Rowe.
Yeah. So, do we have potential of a new wave of Scouse fighters that can come back through and follow up what Pricey, Bellew, Smith, are all them done at the same time? And I'm going to throw Robbie Davis Jr. in the mix with Tom Hart as well.
Well, I think you're wrong to throw Robbie in with the likes of Tom Hart, because Tom Hart had one pro fight.
No, don't get me wrong, there's a disparity in the number of fights, but I mean, they're the next line of Scouse fighters coming through.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Obviously we saw Anthony Fowler suffer his first defeat at the hands of Scott Fitzgerald back in March. You've got Callum, who's a world champion, Callum Smith, hasn't boxed for 9 months. By the time he fights Hassan and Dan, little exclusive there, by the time he boxes Hassan and Dan on June the 1st at Madison Square Garden, we have got a new wave. There are a load more turning over, all of which will be revealed soon enough.
Well, I left that open because I was expecting you to give us a couple of names to keep our eye on. That was going to be my next question. Who do we have to keep an eye on from Liverpool in the future?
Billy Potter,
okay,
Tom Aitchison and Michael Hedges. They're just 3.
What gyms are they all coming from? Are they all Rotunda, Solly?
No, there's a couple out of the 4 corners.
Okay.
In Aintree with John Gillies, and you've got Tom, who's gone with Robbie at Dave Thompson's gym and speak. Right. There's a couple of others going over that will be revealed soon enough. Okay. But the crop coming over from the amateurs into the pro game is getting more and more, and it's looking healthy.
Right, I like.
I kind of feel a bit thingy mentioning Rocky today, obviously, because we know obviously our respect and sympathy goes to Oliver Harrison's family and all his friends. So today, obviously it's a tough day for Rocky because they've laid Ollie Harrison to rest today, haven't they? Yeah. So I'll leave the Rocky Canelo fight because I don't think that's appropriate. Callum Canelo at Anfield, just to spin on that. Could Paul, the talk is going to be Anfield, maybe at some point. Could we see all 4 Smiths on the card, even if Paul just gets into enough shape to do a little 6-round retirement fight, say they've all fought on the same bill at the same stadium?
No, because it will never ever happen at Anfield. Purely because Anfield costs more money to hire than Wembley Stadium. And there I'll leave that one.
Oh.
I don't know.
Bombshell. Bombshell.
Pipe bomb. Okay, white collar boxing and the ABAs. I'm going to throw them both in together.
You can't.
No, just as youth views on both the amateur boxing and then
the ABAs showcase the best of amateur talent. White collar boxing for me is a completely different sport. It's one that I scarcely recognise. If I'm going to be truthful, it's one that you do see a lot more now that are coming from that sort of background straight into the pro game without having too many amateur fights, if you like.
I'm just going to say 2 words as well, Foz, which will probably flip your boat on that.
Go
Semi-pro.
Do not. Next.
Okay, I mean, I know we've asked you. I mean, we're done with our white collar shows now, and you know, you supported us through them. I've got to ask, I know your feelings on that. What for you made our shows different, apart from having like live music, like Haggerty? And
There was the music aspect. There was the fun aspect. It wasn't all serious. There was the community aspect.
Yeah.
That was something that sort of pulled me towards them, if you like, because it was something that wasn't being addressed in any other organisation within white collar boxing. So yeah, just the fact that it was different, and it was all about everybody else rather than about yourselves.
Cool. Right, go on, Jack, I'll leave you with the footy section.
Oh, sorry, just before we
sorry.
go, I just want to ask one more thing, just because it was so contentious at the time.
Go on.
Cash Ali, David Price, and
Yeah.
obviously David Price is obviously scheduled to be fighting the White Rhino, Dave Allen.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with Cash now? I know he got, was it a 6-month suspension? Did he get in a fine?
6 month suspension, 10 grand fine, and had his purse withheld.
Was his promoter Eddie M, or was he just being brought in?
No, his promoter is, I think it's Errol Johnson, his promoter, but he was brought in as the opponent.
And will we likely to see Cash Ali back in the ring again? Do you think Sky going to give him any time?
I think we're sitting in an age today whereby, and Eddie Hearn's already said it, Cash Ali will get another fight on the back of that. Although I disagree with it, Cash Ali will get another fight on the back of it, because it's like with newspapers, sex sells. And okay,
I don't want to see that during a boxing fight.
it wasn't exactly sexy, but it was controversial, and controversy sells in boxing.
It does. Controversy does sell, but biting another man on the chest while you're fighting him is just...
Yeah, well, before Jack does that, we won't get into detail now. We'll talk about the Wikipedia title another time then. You know, Tyson Fury's Wikipedia Championship. We'll talk about that. The lineal title. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah,
don't set him off. Over to the beauty one at the end. Go on.
I don't think you can like this first one. It's written down the way it is.
It is.
Bang the time.
Yay!
Bang the city. Right. I took a job as the media and press officer for Bangor City Football Club earlier this season.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Doing all their matchday media, sending out press releases that, to be honest, I don't really want to be sending out, but it's my job, you get paid for it. I get looked at as a villain because of the association of Bangor City in the past, with basically the fans don't like the owners.
Right.
And as soon as my appointment was announced, I got the backlash.
So in short, because people who don't know who owns Bangor City.
Basically, Bangor City is run by the Vaughan family.
Ah, got you.
Right.
Witness Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah. So Witness Vikings, Chester City.
Yeah.
You know, Barrow. It's they've got history, shall we say?
Yes, they do.
And
I know that from the rugby league.
And they won't mind me saying they have history, but it's one of them. I don't work for the Vaughans. I work for Bangor City Football Club, and this is where the fans are sort of mixing the two up. Okay, I haven't come on here to defend myself. Although it sounds.
I was just wondering why you turned up in a blacked out Range Rover today with full pit bulls coming out of the back of it.
It was just to make sure.
As you hide your Rolex.
Just to be safe. Just to be safe.
Right, quick fire on these two as we covered them earlier on.
Well,
Liverpool, good season, bad season?
Good season, not a good enough season. Manchester City deserved to win the league for me. Manchester City did enough to win the league, Liverpool didn't. Liverpool's draw, was it, at Everton? Was it a draw?
No.
Yeah.
Don't slow up down with it.
Anyway, Liverpool dropping points at Everton cost them the league this season, in my view. Nobody else's fault.
No.
Everton can celebrate it if they want to. Manchester City won the league. That's the top and bottom of it.
Staying on Everton, again, good season or bad season?
Good end to the season. Give or take a couple of results against Fulham and Newcastle. You don't go out and smash United 4-0 if you're not okay at something. You know, yes, Everton are getting results against the big six at home. That's a plus. Next season, Marco Silva's got to do some turning around, both of the fans and that playing squad. But ultimately, it looks like Everton are on the up.
And England in the semis of the Nations League.
That Nations League is the biggest load of rubbish.
But what about, isn't it for me, it's better than friendlies though, come on, I mean a friendly might be games. Yeah, it is a friendly, but technically there's more competition in the game itself rather than going to say, play a friendly against Brazil, I don't know where, Holland or somewhere like that. I know Brazil tend to rent themselves out and go around the countries like that, the Harlem Globetrotters, but
San Marino.
You know, there's competition in it, and if you look at the draws and the teams that people have to play in it, you know, Germany and Holland were in the same group, you know what I mean? So we were in, was it Spain? Who was we in there?
Spain, Germany and Holland, yeah.
So, you know,
that was a friendly.
So it's still friendly.
It technically, yeah, but I mean,
no,
for England,
as well as the Nations League.
Yeah. But I think it's a bridge gap into something different. I do think they need, and there's probably space to have a yearly international tournament. I know we have the Euros and the World Cup every 2 years rotating, but I think there's gaps in between. Just thinking more. However, maybe we'll get another podcast out of that at some point down the line.
Just quickly before we finish, it's a bridged gap into something to line UEFA's pockets, and there is where I will leave it.
Ooh. Right, so on that controversial note, Foz, what do you like on your pizza?
I am a meat feast man. If it goes to Domino's, it's got to be a barbecue base. With wedges.
The phones are. You know
well. with wedges, chicken strips. And do you know what's really nice on Domino's while we're talking about pizza?
Hey, ask Stephen where's the winner's Vikings money?
the chocolate pizza out of Domino's.
No. Right, we're going to wrap it up there, Scon. Anything you want to add in closing?
I miss Bootle.
Oh no, you've been down in the South End for a couple of hours, you alright?
Far too long.
Yeah.
I think so. I've seen friendly faces anyway.
Your visa's alright anyway, so. And then from you, Jack?
I'll just thank you for tuning in this evening to our very first House of Scouse podcast.
Definitely, I want to thank Foz, of course, want to thank Haggerty, who is still here, so.
1 second, there's a guy just behind us that you probably won't see. His name is Ian and the Florida being fantastic with us today. This guy's been here and literally he's had to put up with arguments all day. So massive shout out to the Florida.
Yeah, definitely agree. This will be on Florida Radio as well.
Good.
He's a what? Come on, you can do this. So thanks for tuning in, and same time next week.
Yes.
You'll be alright next week, yeah? You'll be recovered.
Hopefully get over the jet lag.
Okay. Same time next week?
Same time next week.
You'll probably turn up, won't you? Because you've got nothing better to do.
I'll have to check the diet.
Right, so thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you all down the road. Take care, good night.
House of Scouse. House of Scouse.
House of Scouse Television.
House of Scouse Television.